Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, and a very good evening to Honorable Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. Honorable, Your Excellency Prime Minister, we love you. Pakistan loved you to death since as long as I can remember. But the way you reacted during the Christchurch incidents, where more than 50 people lost their lives and hundreds got injured, we had a lot of respect for you. You were living in our hearts, and we used to give example of yours to our rulers and all our the governors and chief ministers and all the people sitting in the lawmakers of the country, that if you want to imitate somebody in the modern world, try to be like Miss Jacinda Ardern, because you really has shown the world. You showed the world that you are you have a bigger vision. You have a big heart. You care about humanity. You care about human lives. You care about love, about sacrifice, about being caring and everything. But what you did today, Miss Ardern, is quite disastrous. I want to use some civilized word, because I tell you what, there are a lot of more vocabulary which people are using these days on the social media and on national media against the New Zealand board, and you being the decision maker of the country's cricket team, or your board head of the board and ICC. But I'm going to be a little bit more civilized, and I'm going to ask you a few questions. When we get some sort of a threat or some sort of information that something is going to happen, God forbid, what do we do if we are a guest at someone's house? We call the security agencies, we call the respective decision makers of that country to come and sit in front of us in a room, and we lock the room and we say, hey, these are the evidences we have received, these are the threats we have received, what do you have to say about that? And if they are not able to give you satisfactory answers, then you have every right to do what you did. But here I am talking to you. Just a few days ago, you were making phone calls and you were worried about your soldiers got stranded in Afghanistan, and the person you called was the security department and security chiefs and the Prime Minister of Pakistan. And just a few days later, when we have given you the presidential security, and if you look at the number of cars and number of security personnel who were designated to take care of your team, you'll be surprised. You'll be extremely surprised that this is a lot more than we usually do for even the head of the state. But then you all of a sudden you decided on your own that you're gonna just abandon the tour and leave. I mean, what kind of an attitude is that? This is embarrassing. I don't have the proper word and vocabulary to use. You have slapped Pakistan on the face. You have slapped 220 million people on their faces and telling them you're not worth it. Miss Ardern, we did not expect this from you. ICC head is listening to my conversation. I'm making this video especially in English because I want you guys to answer me. That if there was a tangible, if there was a relevant thread or some sort of like a problem you all are facing, the proper way to adopt would have been to talk to the security agencies of Pakistan, share the information with them, and once you share the information, and if they're not able to satisfy you, if they're not able to address those issues in a timely and a professional manner, then you have every right to come in front of the media and discuss that, hey, these are the issues, we tried to bring it in front of Pakistani security agencies, they did not answer us properly, we are not happy with it, we're going to leave. We can make a lot of sense, and you could have preserved, you could have basically done a lot of good to your name in Pakistan. You are a national hero. Trust me, after Christchurch incidents, everybody had a picture of yours in their mind that if we ever have a leader like Miss Ardern, we would be blessed. And what did you do today? Just to make some people happy? You tried to make our neighbors happy? You basically sold your cricket for a few $1,000s. Miss Ardern, you have sold your cricket team for a few $1,000s today because they all flew from Pakistan to Dubai to get a fat check for playing IPL. This is the way world is looking at you right now. This is the way 220 million people are looking at you right now. Think again, Miss Ardern, what you have done. Call your head of New Zealand Cricket Board and ask him, sir, there was a threat. What did you do? Did you talk to Pakistani security agencies? Do you have any tangible things to show them? And if they say yes, then you should have called the Prime Minister of Pakistan. You should have called the President of Pakistan and say, hey guys, few days ago, I was begging you to save my soldiers from Afghanistan. Go get them on your private plane. I can't come there. These are your words, right? That's what you said, right? That go ahead and save the lives of our soldiers who had been there for 20 years and have lost a war so badly. You were embarrassed, man. Your country was embarrassed on August 15th. Trust me. And who gave you escape route? Who gave you face saving by protecting the lives of your soldiers who you left abandoned in Afghanistan? It was Pakistani security forces who put their lives in danger. And today you slap the same Pakistan. 220 million people are feeling the heat of your slap on their cheek. This is not how you do business. This is not how you retain friendships. Ma'am, please think twice. I know, we know that you are basically hijacked by a so-called neighbor of us who is basically feeling the heat all over their back end for the past 74 years, ever since Pakistan came into being. They have used every weapon or every reason to damage the Pakistan and bring some dissatisfaction and dishonor to Pakistan from all across the globe. You know that, I know that. You fell into their trap again. You were playing cricket in India when there were dozens of people were massacred and burned alive in Delhi. You were playing cricket in England when people were getting stabbed left and right all across UK. You were playing cricket in New Zealand when 51 people were dead in a mosque. Hello, ma'am. Hello. Where were your security agencies when 51 people were massacred in Christchurch? That's the type of security agency you have. And our security agencies, they are the one who were protecting you when you were visiting Pakistan. And just an hour before the game started, you decided to abandon? Come on, ma'am. That's not how it works. ICC is sold. ICC is basically not an independent entity. We know that. Your president or board is not independent. He's looking up to India and ICC to make decisions. Ma'am, they sold your country for a few $1,000s today. For the entire cricket fraternity is not happy. I'm going to be civilized. Let me be very civilized. The entire cricket fraternity is not happy. I could have used more harsh words here, but I'm not going to do it. But the entire cricket fraternity is saying that this is the power of few $1,000s. So if you want to buy Kiwis, have a check of some $1,000 and they can do anything for you. So you are telling the world that we have a cricket team which is available for lease. So Pakistan paid some money. We don't know. We're gonna break that lease and we're gonna go to a better lease. And that lease is in IPL. That's what the message has gone across the board. Please make no mistake about it. I'm very sorry, ma'am, but you did not deserve it. I personally feel that you did not want to be in a position where you are. And the only person to be responsible for it is you. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day. I hope Pakistan will do better without putting up with crap like this. Thank you. Bye-bye.